Hey fuckers, let's play a game, shall we? I had a friend in town last weekend and her brother texted her while we were hanging out and said, guess how much I just spent for groceries at Walmart in North Carolina. Y'all will never guess. Here's the picture of the cart. We've got spinach, bagels, looks like a whole carrot cake, which is great. I love that choice. We've got Halo Top, Ben & Jerry's. That can be pretty expensive. Salsa, sweet potatoes, some prepackaged salad mixes, frozen veggies, case of Miller Lite. We've got organic grass-fed beef. Here's tortillas. It looks like it's keto, so that could be higher price. And maybe a couple of other things. There's a layer here that we can't really see. What do y'all guess the price is for this cart? $496 in North Carolina at Walmart. What did you guys guess?
Hi, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. So we're going to be checking out some videos on the grocery prices. I feel like all of us are dealing with the struggle of going to buy groceries and watching how the prices are so high, how you're having to pay so much for so little in your cart. And even the meat prices is just out of the world. Like if you're even buying a lot of meat right now, putting it in your cart, you seem like you seem like a rich person because it is so expensive. It is very painful, especially groceries. You know, these are things that are very, very essential and necessary for people in their life. This is something you have to buy. This is something you have to purchase, and they cost this much. But that is how we are actually managing and surviving. And I do understand, like, people give advice and tell you, like, when you're struggling with like these groceries, maybe you should just cut down, just buy some rice and beans and just keep eating that. But you know, sometimes we all like want to eat good. You have no option because maybe if you don't have enough money, of course, you have to buy the little stuff you can afford, whatever you find affordable and cheap. And maybe even if you don't have enough nutrients in your body, I guess that's just how you're going to manage it and just keep going. But it's really bad that we have to do this, that we have to live this way. And people's paycheck are not increasing so they can even afford their food. Like, it's sad. But before we get right into this video, please make sure you click the like button. It helps with the algorithm and I appreciate that so much. Let's get right into this video.
Wait a minute, because I have to show y'all this. Now y'all see all of this? Green peppers, yellow peppers, red peppers, broccoli. Why is it $27.96 though? Can anybody tell me why this right here is $27.96?
I'm at Walmart right now. Tell me if I'm tripping, but the price of meat has significantly gone up. Like, are we dead serious right now? Like, are we dead ass? Is this real life? I am so shocked. Like, I am so shocked. Is this real life? This is expensive.
Well, here's my Walmart haul. $115 and hardly any food. Yep. Looks like 2025 is going wonderfully.
Can somebody tell me why these chicken wings $30.80 for 10 of them? I might as well go to a restaurant and purchase them already cooked and clean and everything. I thought he said he was going to reduce grocery prices. The lies they tell.
I know everybody already knows that groceries are insanely expensive, but I'm going to show you what I got and tell you how expensive it was. Okay, I did get ground beef and like a skirt steak, so that was expensive, but still. Cheese, ciabatta rolls, 2 peppers, white onion, 3 bananas, a bag of pink lady apples, refried beans, and hot sauce. How much all that was? $43.29. Yes, I know I bought meat, but I didn't buy like fancy meat. I literally bought a skirt steak that was on sale and 80-20 ground beef. So that should not be that expensive, but it is. I don't know how people are out here surviving. Like, this is for, I got snacks. This is for 2 meals. 2 meals, okay? And people aren't gonna have their food stamp and SNAP benefits. What? We're screwed.
I just spent $72 on stuff to make chili, and that's going to feed my family maybe 2 nights. $72. Y'all gonna have to figure something out up there in Washington, D.C.
So are you conservative Republicans and MAGA ready to concede the idea that regulation is sometimes necessary? Because aren't you the party that wants to minimize government and let the free market do its thing? Well, this is what happens when you try and let the free market do its thing. Corporate greed knows no bounds, my friend. You see, because after COVID and supply chain issues forced companies to raise their prices due to the high demand and low supply, they soon realized that people were willing to pay those higher prices. And then when supply increased again and we slowly started getting back to normal, they kept the prices high. Because why the hell wouldn't they? They had all just recorded record-breaking profits in the midst of a fucking pandemic. Why on earth would they lower them now that the economy is getting back on its feet, especially considering that there's nobody willing to hold them accountable? Because conservatives love free market and less regulation. I'm sorry guys, but to honestly think that by giving companies breaks, they will choose to do the right thing and pass along the savings instead of just pocketing the difference is foolish and unrealistic. Are you finally getting it now?
Grocery prices are outrageous as without them getting rid of SNAP benefits. Like, I cannot imagine how expensive it's about to get. I can't even get milk and sugar for less than $15. Not even a gallon of milk either. A half gallon of milk and whatever this. How many, is this a pound? 4 pounds of sugar. $15 in Oklahoma. Not even in Oklahoma City. In a small town in Oklahoma. Like, I actually can't breathe. But the economy is so great, right? Right? Because gas is cheap, right? Oh my fucking God, I'm about to fucking lose it. I had to get this so that I could have coffee, and I had to get whole milk. I don't even like whole milk, but I need the nutrients. Oh my God, people are looking at me like I'm crazy. I have to get whatever I can, okay? And this is so I can make a protein shake because I have no groceries and I have no funds to go fill my fridge with groceries, okay? Not yet. So this is to hold me over. $15 in this one goddamn bag. In this one little ass bag. My grandma paid 30 cents for this back in her day, and I'm paying 15 goddamn dollars. There's no way the wealth gap got that large in that little of a time. Like I was in the store recording the prices because why is this $5? Why is this $5? Sugar! I thought this would be $3.50. $5! $5! Sorry, y'all. I was just in there flabbergasted. And there was a smaller one for $4. It was like 2 pounds. Like, I might as well get this one. Like, and it's so... Oh. I had $20. Like, I thought I was going to go in there and spend $5 on sugar. And then I was like, well, let me get some milk, too. $15. Okay, sorry.
If you think feeding your family is expensive now, just wait. So ground beef just hit its highest price ever in American history. The thing that most of us rely on for burgers, tacos, and spaghetti night, it's becoming a luxury. And it's not stopping here. The experts say that the prices are going to keep on going up and up. Why? Well, it's a couple of things. You got a mix of drought, high feed costs, reduced cattle supply, and corporate consolidation. That means fewer options, higher prices, and families having to make more tough decisions at the grocery store. Even basic meals are turning into a budget challenge. And remember, this is not just about beef. This is about the cost of living. It's another reminder that the average family is being priced out of normalcy. You're not crazy for noticing everything feels harder lately, because it is. And what's being done about it? Not much. Big corporations are raking in profits while you're deciding between milk and meat for the week. So next time you hear someone say the economy is doing great, I want you to ask yourself something. Great for who? Because it damn sure ain't the family that's trying to make tacos stretch for a week.
$100 of groceries in Trump's economy right now.
It's unbelievable.
Red meat is just way beyond me. I really love red meat. Like, that's my favorite. That's the most, that's something that I'll always go for regardless. And then maybe we will deal with fish. But generally speaking, now it has become so expensive to the extent that I have to just be opting out for whatever I can find, like chicken thighs and things that I don't really like are the things that I'm actually having to choose. And I think I'm actually getting to the point where I'm thinking like maybe I'm just gonna cut back, be minimizing the amount of meat that I buy, because that meat is it's what actually costs a lot in your grocery shopping most of the time. Because if you go and buy, I think like generally if you go and buy like some rice, mashed potatoes, like buy all this like just those little stuff, like those things, they are more cheaper. You buy some beans, they are cheaper. But when you start going to like buy all this meat and the rest, like they cost a lot. So it's like maybe you're just gonna have to, choose not to eat that. I don't know. And it's getting people to a point where you have to choose between either you're gonna cut back on breakfast or lunch or dinner. You have to like not eat 3 square meals. And now I guess a lot of us are just gonna be skinny by all means, whether we like it or not, because it's unbearable. Like the prices are just ridiculous. Like I feel like it's not just me. A lot of us when we go to the grocery store, I feel like back like few years back, you just see people just grab stuff and just go. Now you have to like stare at the price, like calculate within your mind, is this really what I want to do or not? Like, is this even worth it or no? You have to think, because the price is just right there. It's a lot. It's not the type where you be like, I don't care, I'm just gonna grab this, grab that. No.
I'm in Publix right now, but please help me understand, when was a box of cereal $9.29? Literally for a box of Honey Nut Cheerios. And I don't know if the prices have been this high, because honestly, I don't eat cereal, but lately my kids have been into cereal, so now I'm here purchasing cereal. But y'all, one box of cereal, the giant size, is damn near $10 for one box. And the only reason why I'm about to grab two is because it's buy one, get one. It's BOGO. But y'all, these grocery store prices are insane. The smaller boxes of cereal are $5.29, but y'all, this is insane. I still cannot get over $10, well, $9.29 for one box of cereal. That is crazy. That's insane. That is insane.
Hey everyone, Chuck here. I am at the Walmart in Rochester, Indiana, and I went to grab coffee because I'm out of coffee and was kind of shocked. The 38.2 ounce coffee, Maxwell House, is $21.44. So I was curious and I looked back, and in October of last year, so almost a year ago, I paid $12 and some odd cents. I'll put the receipt on this later, for the same exact amount. I mean, if you think tariffs or inflation or something's not increasing the costs, you're messed up in the head. It's not coming down. This is ridiculous. I ended up getting the smaller coffee, kitty litter, bleach, dog food, almost $100.
Okay, what the fuck is going on with food right now? This is literally 93.7. It's all organic or whatever, all grass fed, for $10.49 a fucking pound. That's ridiculous. Even down here for $85.15, it's more. It's $11.50. And that's organic or whatever. It's still, you have 96.4 for $8 a fucking pound. What the fuck's going on?
When MAGA loses Fox News, you know they're fucked.
Our costs are going to continue to go up because affordability is a big issue for American consumers. I was just at the grocery store this morning. There were 2 steaks. Yeah. It was $33 for 2 steaks at the grocery store. And these weren't fancy steaks. They were just $32.
I gotta say, in a world where grocery prices keep going up and life is so fucking unaffordable, I saw this press release. Here in Atlanta, the first municipal grocery store opened. And if you don't know what a municipal grocery store is, here's Zoran Mamdani from New York telling us what it is.
Grocery prices are out of control. Some stores are even using dynamic pricing, jacking up the cost over the course of a day depending on what they can get away with. It doesn't need to be this way. I'm Zohran Mamdani, and as mayor, I will create a network of city-owned grocery stores. It's like a public option for produce.
Basically, city-owned grocery stores that could be put in a place where there could be food deserts, and also in places where they can revitalize the economy of those areas. As a matter of fact, the municipal-owned grocery store in Atlanta is slated to serve more than 5,500 people per month and is estimated to have a total economic impact of $6 million a year for that community. So I decided to pull up to the Azalea Fresh Market here in Atlanta to see exactly what it was giving. This is a municipal-owned grocery store. They get a bad rap, but what does it look like on the inside? Is it clean? Do you have good produce? Do you have fresh food? You judge for yourself. I was there and I can tell you that everything was fresh. Now the question was, are the prices pricing the way that they need the motherfucking price? I just don't know where you'll pay $1.85 for a quarter of milk. If you don't drink fat-free, you can get the whole fat milk for $2.39 or 2% for $2.19. When we talk about necessities, we also talk about bread. I don't know where you're gonna find $1.95 for bread. And it's not just a grocery store that you can get fresh food for low prices. As a matter of fact, it's 2 floors. On the second floor, there is a seating area where you can sit down and actually enjoy an array of delicious prepared food, hand-rolled sushi from Atlanta's High Roller Sushi, and an in-store coffee shop by locally owned Dope Coffee. Municipal-owned grocery stores for the motherfucking win.
Do you see this all right here? This right here, this small amount cost me $384.
I'm sorry, but what in the actual is going on here? My favorite is that says everyday low price. I'm here every day. I'll show you my receipts. This is the first day I've seen it say $7.50. Why is it $7.50 for a pound of 85% hamburger? When it is $6.69 for a rolled pound of 80% hamburger, we have lost the plot. What is going on? Is there a hamburger flu like there was a bird flu when the chicken was really expensive? And yet chicken is back to $2.98 a pound. I mean, I would love to see chicken at $1.88 a pound, but this is like one of the best prices I've seen in a while, and hamburger is $1,000 now. What is going on? Are they just taking turns being $1,000? How much is it in the case? It's only $6.99 in the case for 85. Why would you want rolled hamburger for $7.50 if you can have it from the case for $6.99? Make that make sense.
I know people talk about the grocery price and they talk about how expensive it is, but genuinely speaking, it's just everything. Like literally every little thing that you just go into those stores and you're like, let me just buy this, buy that. It just turns out to the price that is just so ridiculous. You're trying to buy grapes that will literally be maybe same price as your phone bill, and these things don't even last. Like they end up just lasting a week or two, and that's all. Like that's it. It has gotten to the point where sometimes you just feel like maybe going to eat out is even more cheaper, because there are some people who literally say that honestly eating out has been cheaper for them compared to like going to buy groceries and cooking in the house, because you're still gonna use up some electricity, you're still gonna use up some of your time, your efforts, you're gonna do all those things, and it's gonna cost you more. Like I've always said, in situations where people are talking about if maybe eating out is better or eating in, like maybe cooking your food at home is better, it also depends on your type of shopping. If you are sometimes things are just expensive, like generally, but at the same time, when it comes to like shopping and grocery, especially when it comes to like grocery shopping, it's also a skill thing. And depending on what you buy, some of the things, sometimes some people like buying things that is already prepped, and those things are going to be more significantly more expensive, because why are you buying veggies that are already chopped off? You buying veggies that someone has already chopped for you. Like, is that still difficult for you to do? Yes, I know a lot of people try to save up on time, but it's like, what are you really doing? Like, how long will it really take for you to do that? So you can just buy that. It's going to be cheaper for you to do that. Sometimes some people like to buy like all this like pre-made, like prepped stuff. They are just going to be more expensive because of how expensive things are. This is the time for a lot of us to actually learn some skills so you can spend less, because before you know it, honestly, those things like they add up quick. Like you just go to that store, your account balance is looking at you like, what just happened? If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching this video to the very end. I really appreciate you. Please make sure you click the like button. It helps with the algorithm, and I appreciate that so much. And subscribe to the channel if you're new here and you're watching me for the very first time. Hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video, and leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.